What's up guys, how are you all doing? Today I want to talk about something a bit different. It's the Tesla Semi. I haven't really talked about the Semi before, nor have I talked about anything about it. So in this video I'm going to talk a bit about the Tesla Semi, and obviously we got some new news and they're showing that the Tesla Semi is really dirty. Let's get right into it and I'll tell you why. So recently there have been some sightings showing off the Tesla Semi being absolutely covered in dirt, filthy, windows covered, and it looks like as if basically the truck went through hell. That makes total sense because Tesla has a winter testing facility in Alaska where they do all the winter tests. That's also where they film those Tesla videos. The recent one that came out was a Model Y and it drifting around in the snow. That's where they film it, in Tesla's facility, Tesla's ground in Alaska. So the truck is really dirty for obvious reasons, because this is a vehicle that is meant for commercial use, which means it's not going to be babied around like most of the Teslas are, because people who own Teslas anyways are people who actually have a bit of money to spare, are generally the people who actually buy Teslas. You don't, if you're a teenager driving a 98 Corolla or 98.9 Civic or whatever it is, you're not going to buy a Tesla for obvious reasons, unless your parents bought it for you. That's a completely different story though. Because this is a commercial use vehicle, it is bound to go through hell in its commercial life. Whereas what Tesla is doing, trying to figure out its limitations. Where are its flaws? As we can see with the images, it looks like it actually has air suspension, and like Elon has said before, because the Semi will have a varying payload or varying weight depending on if you put a trailer, if you don't, how heavy the trailer is, it only makes sense to put air suspension just to cover that up. A lot of trucks actually drive in the winter, and if most of the companies actually want to get the life that they expect out of this truck, Tesla has to deliver on those winter values. It has to have long winter range, it has to be reliable in winter, and it actually has to go from one mega charger to the next in a reasonable amount of time. And it needs to handle the winter driving conditions very well. Now, one thing we actually don't really know about the Tesla Semi is where it's going to be produced. Elon is actually looking for a factory in central USA, and that is going to be for the Cybertruck or the Model Y. So those two are completely different vehicles, nothing really related to the Tesla Semi, because the Tesla Semi is going to need a lot of batteries. People have made predictions saying that the Tesla Semi likely has a 1 megawatt hour pack. That is 10 Tesla Model S packs, 10 of them. All of those need to go in the Semi. Obviously that is predicted for the 500-mile variant, not the 300. The 300 is likely to have more like 6, maybe 7 Model S packs, but that is still a lot of battery packs that they need to install and make. Lots of cells. Tesla is actually building another facility right next to the Gigafactory in Nevada that makes the cells to build the truck. And I'm going to tell you why it actually makes total sense. You see, if the truck needs so many batteries, you don't really want to ship the batteries across country or whatnot. What you want is to realistically make the drivetrain and everything at the Gigafactory and then just assemble it basically next door to your building. What that would do is actually greatly reduce the actual time and cost for delivering parts there, and the overall cost to build the Semi, which would greatly reduce the price overall. And I think with all those batteries that they're using, even $1 saved anywhere is a big investment. Semi is going to use a lot of batteries, and the batteries are the most expensive thing. If they can get the cost down of batteries and just overall manufacturing, they can afford to pay just a bit more in batteries right now, so that later in the future, like 2 to 3 years later in the future, the battery price could come down. So that factory right next to Tesla's Gigafactory 1 makes total sense. You make the cells right there, put in the drivetrain. Tesla has a Lathrop facility. In previous earnings calls, Elon has said that is a distribution center. Now, we don't know what it is. It looks like an empty building. Who knows what they're doing? They might be doing tests. Maybe there are some videos that are shot there. I don't know what Tesla is actually doing. But that place is something very special. We will likely know about that later in the future. Chances are this summer. And then we'll find out what the Lathrop facility is, because right now, no one knows anything. And it's supposed to be a killer of a facility, supposedly. Well, we don't know anything about it, so I can't say anything about it. It's a killer of a facility or not, honestly. What do you guys think? What is that for? And do you actually think the Tesla Semi will be built right next to Nevada? I honestly don't know. Right next to the factory in Nevada, not Nevada the state. Come on. Okay, I think I gave that out anyway. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. Comment down below what you think, and I'll talk to you in the comments. Peace.